What is good? You too. AJ Boogie, and I'm back at it again. And me and Fergie are bringing the
Spangled banner yet wave.
Is it safe for me to uncover my ears now? Okay, good. If I was Magic Johnson, I would have walked right up to her when she was done singing and told her to leave my building right now. If I was the Black Eyed Peas, I wouldn't even let her back in our band. I'm gonna leave you alone for now, Fergie. But what about the All-Star game last night? That was one of the best All-Star games in recent years. And let's be honest, the All-Star game really isn't anything to get too excited about. And let's be honest, all the competitions are getting kind of stale. The dunk contest is the same every year. We've seen every dunk. Besides the Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon dunk contest, we've seen every dunk. The three-point contest is stale. It's the same thing every year, just a different name in it. And the skills challenge is just completely lame. The All-Star game has been so bad recently that they changed the whole format of how they pick teams. This on paper was kind of interesting. LeBron and Steph picking teams. But the All-Star game has been ruined for so long. It got to the point where you didn't even want to watch. If the score is 192 to 182, I'm not interested. You're not playing basketball. You're just doing a competitive dunk contest with a time limit. This year's All-Star game was different. It was saved. It was saved by LeBron James, and it was ruined by Steph Curry. Look, we need to stop giving the NBA's golden boy Steph Curry a pass with everything. When he came out in the first quarter of the game, he told some dude to get me some popcorn. And he's eating the popcorn with no care in the absolute world. Yeah, Steph, you're so cool. You and that headband and that mouthpiece you always chew on, you look so goofy with that headband. You look like a little kid on Halloween who's trying to dress up as an NBA basketball player. Stop it. In the press conference after the All-Star game, Steph Curry had the guts to say they did it the right way. What'd you do the right way, Steph? Eating popcorn on the bench when it was a serious game? In a game you're trying to revive and bring competitive fire back to? You're going to sit on the bench and eat popcorn? Or what about last year when you laid flat on the floor because you didn't want to get dunked on by Giannis?
Reese and comes up with a steal. And takes all the way with...
You need to write this down, Steph. The NBA fans picked you to be the captain of the All-Star game. So put the popcorn down and start being a captain. Now, let's talk about the guy who saved the All-Star game. LeBron James. LeBron James, from the very tip, I think it was the West first possession or second possession, he got a steal, took it in for a dunk. He let everyone know that there will be defense played in this All-Star game. Granted, there still were times where they did hot dog. There wasn't the best defense played. But in the last 6.5 minutes, when Team Steph was up by 13 points, LeBron James came to the rescue. He started playing defense, intense defense, and everyone else followed. It just goes to show LeBron James is still the top dog of the NBA. He's the face of the NBA, and he's the leader of the NBA. LeBron was the star of the All-Star game, and even before that, with Laura Ingram's comment, and his perfect retaliation of, "I'm more than an athlete." And then led his team from 13 down to come back and win in the All-Star game. Yes, That does feel very weird saying let a comeback in the All-Star game, but he did. He made the game-winning shot also and locked down the two-time MVP, Steph Curry, in that last possession and took home the All-Star Game MVP. But Boogie, it's the All-Star Game. The All-Star Game doesn't mean anything, nor does the MVP. Okay, you're right. It really doesn't mean too much. But what does this mean? Russell Westbrook and Kyrie Irving, two of the best scorers that the NBA has to offer, two of the best at breaking down defenses, were deferring to LeBron James the last 6.5 minutes. They were deferring to the king. Let him go to work. This year's probable MVP, James Harden, what'd he do? He did nothing. He had 12 points, 5 of 19 shooting, 2 of 13 from three-point range. And that's your MVP of the league? Look, there needs to be 2 awards in the NBA. The most valuable player and the player of the year. James Harden would win player of the year. LeBron James would win MVP. But what about the Greek Freak? What'd he do? Nothing. You know, the Greek Freak who's supposed to be the next LeBron James. Stop it. If I hear anyone say Giannis is the next LeBron, I might punch you in the face. He had 16 points on 6 of 14 shooting. He can only shoot from block to block. Let me know when he's got a jumper. If you're going to take anything away from this All-Star game, LeBron has not passed the torch. Here's another point, how LeBron saved the All-Star game. He showed these younger guys, Giannis, Joel Embiid, Porzingis, this is how we're going to play it from now on. It's not a dunk contest anymore. We're going to play a real game. But Boogie, it was a new format that saved the All-Star game, not LeBron. Really? You're telling me that this format saved it? This format saved the NBA All-Star game from being disgusting for the past few years, and you're going to give credit to the new format? Get out of here. It was LeBron. He changed the dynamic. He changed the culture. And you know what? That's just what leaders do. That's what top dogs do. There were plenty of other guys too who took this pretty serious. Look at Damian Lillard. He's always snubbed for the All-Star game. 21 points. He was going to win MVP of the All-Star game. Not Steph. Not James Harden. Not the Greek Freak. What about Paul George? Getting snubbed from the All-Star game. A late injury edition. 15 points. Andre Drummond, 14 points. Kemba Walker, 11 points. So don't give me the format saved the All-Star game. LeBron James saved the All-Star game. Guys who got snubbed saved the All-Star game. And the NBA's golden boy, Steph Curry, what'd he do? 11 points, 4 of 14 shooting, 3-11 from three-point range. And a bag of popcorn. And a big fat L. That's all the heat I got for today. AJ Boogie signing out. Like, comment, definitely subscribe. Boom!